bomb got dropped upon us all, and the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown, we'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Oh, we know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from.
Hello everyone, this is the Nameless One, and today we'll be continuing the Lost Memories Second Chances campaign. I have here with me today Cold Wind, Nez, Fiction, Ellis, and we have a new player. So everybody say hello to Mason.
Hello, Mason.
Hello.
The gamers.
Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. And I'd like to remind everybody, please go check out the collab over on YouTube. Miokeo put a lot of work into it. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and have somebody do the recap for me.
Alright, I got this one. Essentially, we had just returned from the Deliverance. It was the Deliverance, right?
Yes.
Okay. Shadowfire had teleported us down, and it was kind of the next day. Spoke to Shadowfire. Was that? Yeah. We spoke with Shadowfire about a couple of things, and then we went into the next session, which was Ellis's character, Braskier, right?
Correct.
Okay. Braskier joined us. Apparently he was looking for the legendary dock, and he found this ragtag a group of misfits. And so
Correct,
he's
and
tagging
she-
along with us. Pyre and Ivory had their very overdue conversation.
Yes, indeed.
A resolution between the two has been made. Basically, kind of dedicating themselves to the Alicorns, more or less. And about time we finished that up, a unicorn showed up, gave a mock bow, which I'm pretty sure that was aimed at Pyre. Basically, Shadowfire wants to look for a vault to the north. We ended up going up there and finding it. We found a computer in like the only room that hadn't been melted. Basically, we learned about the emergency alert of Protocol Ragnarok. Essentially, it was the worst case scenario of Silvertongue going mad with power, the Alicorns are gone, all the political figures are gone. And that is pretty much exactly what happened. He moved from Canterlot to the Eyrie, and he ramped up the production of the magical monstrosities. There was a note from Silverbrand that said that basically this is no longer salvageable. We're gonna go find the tech to finish World Eater, and, well, if everything's dead by the time we get back, so much the better. Then we were interrupted by a cyborg. He had been there pretty much, I think, since before the war. We talked with him for a bit. I got a little bit more clarification about what had happened. Especially some information about the God engines, and that basically he is unsure if there is any sort of remote control, but I think he was very, very doubtful that there is. Kind of the idea was just basically to create them and let them go. At one point, a orange Pegasus was mentioned. That was the first of the God engines to be full body. We know out of character who that is, but her name has not actually been mentioned. Kind of were hoping for a kill switch, but given kind of what we learned, it's not very possible. Braskier did ask where the body was made. It was made in Bastion, which at this point we don't know where it is. And that was about the time we left. Kind of a bit of a thing between Pyre and the guy that, you know, kind of want peace, kind of want to restore the world. And he has very little hope of that, but if at all possible, he'd like that. And we had just left the vault. And that's where we are.
So we're gonna say that you guys set up camp after that. I'm not gonna have any rolls. If you guys need to do health checks, then do that.
Did I pass that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But you, in the morning, you do see someone approaching from the south. Mason, that would be you.
I didn't know if that was my cue. You see a cat-like guy kind of approaching from the southern side. He's got himself in the get-up. He's got himself in a nice pair of Levi jeans, a set of boots, and just kind of a shirt and a coat. And he's not approaching in any particular way. But you just see like there's coins in this world, right? He's just kind of flicking a coin in his hand as he's walking up and approaching.
Yes, there is in fact coins. For the rest of the group, Abyssinians, which is what he is, are somewhat of a rarity, but they are fairly known across the waste. They generally tend to keep to themselves, will sometimes follow some of the tribes, not particularly aligned with either the Tech Knights or the Arcanist tribes, but generally tend to stick to the Tech Knight tribes just because they don't have natural magic. Or didn't before the war. Not that anybody really has it now either. What do?
I'm going to I'm gonna kind of approach just keep making my way towards the group with my cowboy hat slightly dramatically tilted over my face. I'm not gonna get too close though. I think I'm gonna approach up till about like either until somebody tells me to stop approaching or until maybe like 30-40 feet.
Can I roll perception? Like, do we notice him naturally, or?
I just said that
I'm
you
pretty
guys
good.
noticed
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
said we noticed him. Pretty much when Spire sees that he's not aggressively attacking, she'll kind of put her rifle away and she'll kind of come to the edge of the camp. And she'll kind of look over at him. Well, fancy meeting a stranger here.
Well, I guess
I'm
you
go-
don't actually know them.
I'm going to note that rifle is an anti-material rifle, so it is massive.
I have a different rifle as well.
Well, yeah, but you have both. Either way, you have big gun.
Is your character male or female?
She's female.
Oh, now there, little miss. You don't need that rifle. Not here today.
Well, can't be too careful in the wasteland.
Oh, trust
She
me, I
kinda-
know.
She'll motion you into the camp.
Thank you kindly, friend. Well, so this is the group, eh?
Yeah, this is the group. Any
Is the,
particular reason you were trying to find us?
Does the
Doc-
group have a particular name that I would know them by?
No, but Doc is currently. So, it's a running gag in my campaigns that all of the people that are missing, their characters are just standing around drooling, can only follow basic
Yeah.
commands. Doc is standing off to the one side drooling, and that is who you recognize because
I think
he's basically a legend at this point.
I think I tipped my hat to him and I'm like, howdy, Doc. Staying busy as a cat in a hot tin roof, I hope. And when he doesn't respond, I think I just keep flipping my coin, and then like I think I lean over to whoever's been talking to me already, and I'm like, "Is Doc fine?"
Oh, we all get like that every once in a while. He's been like that for a couple days, but he'll be here
Yeah.
eventually.
Well, creek don't rise, I suppose. Anyway, y'all asked me, I guess what I'm doing, and to keep it simple, keep it brief. I guess I'm curious about what these things you're causing around in the waste and the kind of things you're doing. What's your game? What's your play here?
Well,
Just to give the party reference, you guys at this point have. You guys are kind of a ghost legend, whereas Doc is well known. You were just known as Doc's group. And given the things that you've done and the places you've been, you would at least know that people would have heard of the group. And you guys had already heard of Doc by the time he recruited most of y'all.
Pyre will kind of like cock her head. So you're here to kind of follow the legend.
Well, it ain't about making legends for me, but if that's what you need to tell yourself.
Pyre just shrugs.
But I am curious about your endeavors.
Well, before we get to that, the introductions are in order. My name's Firelight. You can call me Pyre.
Name's Levi.
Pyre starts.
Ivory will. Ivory will look up from where he's been busy trying to scrounge up anything to make a decent breakfast for everyone. His, white, black, and red hair pulled back into a what's it called? Bun. He is cut up, burned a little bit, like some fur missing. And without even looking up, he'll go, I am Ivory Facade. It is good to meet another one, I suppose. As he's just trying to focus on cooking.
Hold on just a sec. Levi, roll me observation.
How do I do that on any of this?
Open your character sheet, click on the skill.
You may need to scroll down.
Are you... Scroll down? I just scrolled up.
It'll be under the skills, and then you click on the SL number.
You said scrounge?
Observation.
Yeah, observation.
Oh, I think I heard someone say scrounge, and my brain just hyperfixated on that. There it is. Okay. You actually rolled a skill.
Yeah, some number.
Yeah, it's the number next to the name of the skill.
Yep.
Got it. That number is not doing anything.
It should.
Something yellow.
It should pop up with a.
Yeah, it should be a little yellow button.
It should have a little pop up. A quick roll.
Bum 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 bum.
It'll be the name of the skill, and then to the right of that, it'll be the first number.
Okay, is this a thing within the VTT, or is this a thing within the GCS program?
It's within the VTT, not the GCS program.
Yeah,
I was in the wrong place. I explained.
Don't worry. We've all
I
done
assume
it.
there's a little
Let
confusion.
me find where character sheet is on this damn thing.
it's
On the right side, under
fourth one
actors.
down.
Yeah, right side it'll be the little character symbol.
There you are. Okay, it's.
I didn't realize you were looking at the GCS sheet.
That's right.
There you go.
Okay.
16.
Well, I'll worry about that later. So, were you gonna do anything with Ivory?
Ivory's doing what? Scrounging?
He's cooking.
I am cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah,
Cooking.
making breakfast for everyone.
I think I'm
Got
gonna.
got a couple rations like undone.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna look in my pockets and see if I have any kind of any kind of edible thing to contribute to that. But the only thing I probably have is probably some nasty ass ration, and I just kind of keep it in my pocket. And I'm like, I'd pay my way into the pod if I had anything. Sorry there, friend.
You have 25
Oh, do not
traveler
worry.
rations.
We have more than enough. Yeah,
My name's Emerald.
Ivory
Ace.
has like 60 rations. It's fine.
Go ahead, Miss.
My name's Emerald Ace. Don't be a stranger. You don't just stand all the way over there. Come over here.
There's gonna be kind of like a slight look of,
Didn't you say you stopped like 30 or 40 feet away?
That's true.
No, he's
well,
in the
I walked a
camp.
little
He's in
bit
the
into the camp, but I'll walk a little bit more towards you. So I'm maybe probably now like 5-ish feet from you, and just looking at you.
Roll a perception touch at a -2.
A what?
So a -2. So if you look down at the bottom left, there's a little bucket thing with a +0 with a trash can minus. If you hover over that, it'll pop up a thing. Click the appropriate modifier, and then you roll the skill normally after that.
Okay, how do I find the modifier for this? You said observation touch?
Yeah, it should be
Perception.
Scroll back up. It should be in like the top left. of your
So-
sheet.
If you open up your sheet, it's one of the secondary attributes. It'll be the one at the bottom. And then you just click the number.
Bottom. You know, we really should have probably done a comprehensive guide of this. One of last night.
That's
I would blind
that
too,
would've
don't
been a good
worry.
Idea.
Yeah, I went
I
into
would
this
blind
blind
too.
too. Don't worry.
Yeah, same.
Every
It's
person
fine.
that
Trial
I-
by fire.
Okay. Every person that I have join a campaign just about has basically started at 0 at some point.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, I think I rolled a 17.
Yeah,
Crit fail.
we'll explain that
Isn't
later.
that a good roll? I don't understand.
No,
Don't worry about it.
GURPS is a 3d6 system, and you want to roll under the number that you're trying to get. The lower, the better.
Oh, right.
Yep.
So
basically, your skill level is a number, and you're trying to get under that. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
But if you're gonna interact with Emerald now, you can do that.
He told me to get closer. I'm standing near him.
Well, to put it simply, I'm a green unicorn, and I put my hoof out to like handshake with you. Nice to meet you.
I stick my hand out and I shake your hoof. I say, what was your name again? I kind of already forgot.
It's Emerald Ace. I said it like a second ago. But okay.
Yeah, I know. A lot of names coming to me at once. I also am still very, very confused about Doc right now.
Doc is drooling enigmatically in the background.
Does Doc need Doc?
Doc always needs
Doc
Doc.
does this every once in a
You'll
while.
wake up eventually.
It may or may not be an overdose.
I'm gonna start,
Overdose on whiskey, lard, and bacon.
I'm gonna
whiskey?
start.
No,
Yeah.
you haven't heard about Doc's candy, have you? Fiction.
I know the cooking routine that he says, the 3 main food groups.
No, he has a
4.
candy tin, and only one thing in it is actually candy. The rest is a random Russian
Oh.
roulette of drugs.
Oh, you know, I
Yeah,
frequently
yeah.
won this, and I don't think that has ever come up.
Yeah, I
has he
don't
not?
think that's come up yet.
Has he not brought up his candy tin this time?
No,
I don't think he has.
at least I don't remember.
Oh, damn.
He made it
I don't think so.
on it once, but I don't remember at all.
Well, yeah, so it might be an overdose.
funny,
Just give him some willow bark. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Anyways,
I'm gonna walk toward what was her character again?
Levi.
Levi. I'm gonna walk toward Levi, waving a hoof, and then I am going to trip and land right at his feet. And then I am going to awkwardly wave from the ground. Hi, I'm Gear Grease.
Say that again.
I'm Gear Grease.
Gear grease.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna kind of stoop down a little bit and offer a hand.
I will take that hand and stand up.
I pull him up. Yep. All right. I'm gonna give him a just a little bit of a dust off on the knees.
While you do that, I'm gonna say, Doc normally gets like that every now and then. He'll be fine. I think.
All right. Well, if it's normal, then I ain't gonna mess with his heaven.
Are you
Alright,
gonna be
what else
joining
is
us
there?
for food?
If you'll have me, and I take off my hat and hold it slightly towards my chest.
I will do a little weird bow.
I put my hat back on and I give a little nod and I turn towards whoever else I need to be introduced to.
Ellis,
Brass
that would be
is-
you.
Yes, I was about to say it. Brass is like kind of busy at her spot where he spent the night at, working on stuff, and she looks up. He goes, "Oh, hi. My name is Brass Gear. Don't know if I've seen you around before."
Would I recognize him? Her?
No. You've dealt with the mechanists, and Brass is a clockworker.
Well, I sure ain't seen you, fella. Or, well, miss.
Well, hopefully things go out pretty well then.
What's
And
that mean?
she kind of was speaking to herself about that because she's busy fiddling with something.
I'm gonna, lean over a little bit just to see what you're working on.
I haven't really thought about this because I rolled a compulsive invention. It looks like she's working on something at the very beginning, and she doesn't quite know what she's working on yet.
Gotcha. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna turn towards whoever else I need to be introduced to.
The only other individual in the group is a alarmingly tall Kieran. She stands a head taller than you if she's actually standing. And laying down, she's just about your height.
Well, damn.
I actually sent a image of her so that you not only have a reference for what Kieran looked like in this world, but also it is her reference.
Gotcha. I turn to them and I tilt my hat. I say, well, howdy there.
She quietly
Good.
nods and then just kind of goes back to watching the food being made.
Kind of clears her throat. That is a Nebula.
Nebula? Alright. Mighty majestic one, ain't you? All right. Well,
Ivriel, just like Ivriel offer Nebula like a bite of what he's cooking. He's like, "Is this good? Do I need to add anything more? More salt? I got half a pound. I got a quarter pound of salt. Do we need more salt?"
She does agree that you do need more salt.
Puts in more salt.
Asks that you do not add any cloves, because last time that happened, it was inedible.
Yes.
Yeah.
No
the moment
cloves.
She says that, you hear.
Sprinkles in a bit more salt.
Yeah, as soon as she says that, Fire just starts snickering. Ah, that poor Kazat. Speaking of, we might need to go find her, but before any of all that, Fire kind of looks up at Nebula and kind of sits nearby. Well, I'm kind of curious about, well, one, how you got here, and two, what all happened with Cadence. I mean, we kind of dropped off a couple hundred rebels nearby in the location of where a world leader's located, so little worried about that.
He tells you that basically.
And Crazy Joe. We haven't seen Crazy Joe.
Well, she had already told you Crazy Joe just kind of wandered off one day. But she tells you that as far as the rebels that you dropped off, she left when they arrived, and they started fighting the undead that were in the area. And she just kind of knew where to be, so she headed there. For reference, for out of character information, Mason, she's clairvoyant.
I see.
Very little control over the ability, but she is able to see the future.
Gotcha. Okay, but I my character obviously doesn't know this.
Yes.
Okay.
Fire kind of, again, clears her throat. And Cadence?
She tells you that she left Cadence to rest because none of the Alicorns are in a state to really be traveling, and that she should be fine. If they left her alone for as long as they did, even with World Eater being there, then she sees no reason that they would change that anytime soon. Especially since the rebels in particular are no longer fully aligned with the FPC.
Fire will nod. Alright, so less likely to kill magic users on site, or well, magic in general on site. Alright, bit more reassuring. Thank you, Nebula.
She nods and goes back to intently watching the cooking.
Y'all have any? Yeah, I put quotations here. Magic users in this group?
Nebula.
Emerald chuckles at that a little bit.
Nebula, somewhat, and Emerald is quite the literal opposite.
I see. I ain't got no magic myself except playing cards, but ain't no magic in that, just a bit of sleight of hand.
Pyre had kind of perked up at it. Well, technically I do, but I'm not entirely sure how. When we were up on the Deliverance,
Well,
they did some testing, and apparently I was able to move a couple blocks. And They were saying over time I could get it back.
Did you lose it?
Well, apparently when we got back down here, anybody we rescued couldn't use magic. That had been able to before.
Interesting.
So, apparently something's wrong with the magic here. And, if she shows up, there's somebody I'm gonna have to ask that about.
I see.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna ask about last night. Nameless, did Nebula, or did the Tantabus show up?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn towards the Nebula or whatever it was. I'm gonna say, you said she can use magic too, eh?
Nebula nods and basically says that it's some minor things like telekinesis, and that she is also able to see into the future, though somewhat unwillingly.
I give a pretty inquisitive look towards the second mentioning of the future, but I kind of just look around camp for a rock real quick, and I'm like, "Can you move the rock? Kind of want to see it. Magic's a little bit of a rare sight out here."
Her horn glows as the rock levitates shakily into the air.
I think I give just like a little bit of a chuckle. I'm like, "Well, thank you for that. You can stop now if you want."
She nods and lets the rock drop to the ground. In case
Alrighty,
anybody was wondering, she's on the opposite side of the camp from Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess what's the order for today?
Well, right now we kind of need to figure out what we're going to do next. Shadowfire sent us up here to get some information, and well, we learned some information and get some clarification, but not really kind of the answers we were looking for.
Just in case you were wondering, Mason, you should not know that name. That name is ancient history as far as you're concerned. That you was lost to time.
What name?
Shadowfire. Shadowfire, Cadence, neither name should ring any bells to you.
Okay,
Just
got it.
if just to make things easy, if you're supposed to know something, I will note it for you when it's brought up.
Okay.
Otherwise, just assume you know about as much as you're being told.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of nod along to what he's saying. Well, I mean, honestly, I ain't got anything to say about that, actually. I'm just gonna kind of take a seat over by the fire and just kind of wait for food to be served. I have a large knife on me, so I'm just gonna kind of take out my knife and just any stick nearby and just kind of whittle it.
Well, I'd say right now we just eat breakfast, and after that we'll do some planning.
Ivory, you want to make a cooking roll?
Go roll. I would love to make a cooking roll. Let's see. Good. Pass or fail.
So, the cooking is passable. It's a bit salty.
Nameless, I was gonna say,
I get your
don't tell
daily
him.
intake of salt.
Don't tell him. Just let us all taste test it and see who falls.
You went a bit heavy-handed when you were told to add extra salt. Maybe a bit of a stage fright, performance issues. You got a new guys. You gotta impress them with with cooking, but you're really not that impressive, I guess.
It's the severe paranoia acting up around new people.
Why did you put the salt in the whiskey?
Well, that I could have sworn there was this, old world technique where like you put salt in the drink and then you took a shot,
Isn't that for margarita?
or something involved with the drink. What's a
Well-
margarita?
Well, whatever it is, I don't think you did it right.
Okay, Mason, roll me another observation +1.
Observation. Where are you?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Fire just-
There you are.
Tyra's eating it, and it's just like,
I think.
eating worse.
11.
So, as you're sitting there, like, eating, you look over at Ivory, and you realize that Ivory's wearing stuff that denotes him as a machine god cultist. Normally, they're kind of crazy. This one seems at least a little bit sane-ish.
Was he the one who did the cooking?
Yes.
I think like I have like a bowl of whatever it is, and I see him over there, and I recognize that, and then like I think I subtly kind of put the bowl down a little bit. But I'm gonna play along with it and just be like, "Oh, that's sure, salty's hell. Put a whole sweating hog in there."
Well, I was just told it needed more salt, so
Nebula clears her throat and
Close.
says that she didn't mean the whole half pound.
well,
some
for one, I don't have
Didn't see
half
the
a
whole
pound. I
half
have
pound coming.
a quarter of a pound.
At least it's not as bad as the clove situation.
He's like, it can't be that bad. He tastes a bite and he's like, salty, but it's not cloves.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of subtly reach into my pouch and just kind of snack on one of my own rations.
Brass is going to like cat pucker her face and then like pull out her water bottle and drink out of it.
Yeah. So like Ivory's clothing, he's not wearing his full robe, but it's like almost tucked around his neck, like almost kind of like an ascot, like tied up around and then tucked into his more normal clothing, which looks a bit like hot for this weather because I don't think he ever changed out of the cold weather gear.
Oh my gosh, food. Like, I imagine anyone who didn't switch out would be like overheating by now.
Yeah, Pirate
Yeah.
long since.
So like he doesn't have like his arms through the sleeves. They're just kind of like hanging over him because he doesn't have his armor on right now.
So let's step it back just a little bit. About half of y'all didn't tell Mason what you look like. So Cole, you did it.
Oh yeah.
Nez, you did
And
it.
if somebody has like slicked back reddish hair or something like that.
So Ivory has white, red, and black tricolor hair, like really long. That's currently pulled back into a bun. He's a I forget where I had the picture, but he's a I believe a white furred Pegasus, and then like he's burned up and cut to hell. Like particularly on like the left side, not like full exposed burn skin, but like a lot of the hair is singed off. There is some like burning on the skin.
Yeah.
And a bunch of small, like, cut scars. Like as if glass exploded in his face.
Let's see.
For full details on Pyre, she is really dark red Kieran, who basically stands like a head short of Nebula.
Yeah, like the size of the rest of us instead of being a giant.
Yes. A freak of nature. Brass is a Pegasus that's a lighter shade of green with various shades of brown, and she's wearing glasses. And she's also got like a handkerchief wrapped around her chest, or her neck, hanging over her chest.
Wind. Wind.
Yeah.
You
Sorry, I was getting water. What's going on?
describe what you look like for Mason.
What does Gary Grease look like? Gary Grease is a brown, sort of brownish, tan-looking earth pony with goggles, with steampunk goggles.
For reference, with Earth Pony, it's basically just regular pony.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess to try and describe Levi a little bit further, he's pretty much in a more or less classic cowboyish type getup. He's got jeans on, boots with some little spurs on them, and he's got more of like a, just kind of like a white shirt, white undershirt type of thing, and then he's kind of got like pretty much like a throwover coat that's just kind of over him, and like tucked just underneath the waist of his coat. You could, like, if you're looking at it, it intentionally stays a little tucked under the coat, but he does have he has a revolver there, so he is armed. But you see some armaments on him. You see the revolver there. He does have like a pack with him. He's got like a small knife, maybe like tucked into like his belt. He's got a big knife in his hand that he's kind of like hand carving a little bit with. His fur is kind of a black color. Chest has a little bit of like a white fluff kind of thing to it. And he does have scars, but because he's like a furry creature, they're not really all that visible to be seen that much. But he does have parts of him as well, where it's like some of the fur is a bit shorter than the others, and he's got a couple spots. He's got a couple spots in his clothing that very much look like slash marks or maybe bullets that have just barely missed. And he's got a nice cowboy hat too.
I'd just like to say a correction. Ivory isn't white. He's blue. So kind of like a bit of a lighter, darker blue. I posted an image in the channel.
Okay, let me take a peek. Oh, okay, gotcha.
I also decided to drop what Brass looks like too, for reference.
Okay, I see. Well, I don't have any artwork of my character. Sorry, gang.
It's
It's all
perfectly
good.
all right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the norm right now.
I'm working on
Gotta hop
art.
on the Pony Town, make you a little character for it. That's
It
what
wouldn't
that's
work
what I
for
did.
his. It wouldn't work for his.
I'm an Abyssnian.
Oh right, I forgot. Yeah,
Opinion is not.
Dang, yeah.
I just went to a
Anyways.
pony creator and did mine. Anyways,
I think I'm gonna take a second here, and I'm gonna like put my my leather strap and my knife down. And I'm gonna kind of say like, all right. So I figured y'all should probably know this. I'm gonna be tagging along with y'all anyway. It feels like it's the most straightforward, kind of move things along a little bit and maybe get us giddying up before things go cattywampus. There's a bounty on y'all's head. I'm sure you're probably more or less aware of that. But the FPC don't like you.
Yeah, we don't like the FPC either, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I figured that much, and I sure as hell don't like them either. So I'm just gonna cut it a little. I'm gonna cut it a little close with you and let you know that using some of the information they have with that bounty, I found y'all, and that's kind of how I tracked y'all. I have no intention of turning in that bounty, but I ain't a fan of the FPC either. And if I can help unmake some of their wrongdoings, I think that'd be a good way of spending my time.
A bit of what you said got cut off towards like the end there, like not the very end, but I think you leaned
That
away
sucks.
from your mic.
Well, what'd you last hear?
Most of it.
Yeah, we got the gist of it. It's just you. It sounded like you leaned away from your mic while you were talking about the your disposition with the FPC.
Oh, I see. We'll just leave that as canon, slight whispering of like, yeah, I don't like the FPC.
Alright. Yeah,
No,
when,
we'll leave it to that.
yeah, when Fire hears about the bounty, she just kind of smirks. How big is it?
How big is it?
They're offering 100,000. The currency is called bits, and
Gotcha.
a spot within the FPC, guaranteed to get you off world if they decide to do anything.
I kind of spin my knife a little bit around, and I point at whoever just asked me that question. And I say, well, they're offering about 100,000 bits and a seat in their little kingdom if they decide to do anything to our world, whatever that means. Their little slice of heaven, I suppose.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it heaven. We just got back from there.
Oh, I'm sure. I bet you're right as rain. I don't believe it's heaven at all. I ain't a fan of them.
Yeah, and
bet
everything
so.
we've kind of learned from the FPC is, on them they wouldn't let you collect.
I know they have a lot of cards in their hands and aces up their sleeves, but I personally think they're a little too big for their britches.
Yeah, well, that kind of seems cowards. This place fell apart and they ran.
Yep. You can't trust them. You just nope. I don't. Which I don't think a lot of people do. To be fair, it's not like it's an interesting take, I suppose. But
I mean, they kind of left us behind down here a little bit. I don't think many are very like fond of them.
Alright, well, now that we've finished breakfast, kind of need to sit down and figure out what to do. Pretty sure something big on the list would be recover Doc's cart and the Kazite, assuming she's still there.
Yeah.
I forget. Does this party have common sense?
Yes, I do.
I think
I have common sense.
common sense.
So
I also have common sense.
I have common sense. Yeah.
if you have common sense, roll me an intelligence check.
Where would I find this? There you are.
Up left.
Ooh, baby, 8.
Nice.
So, first things first, given that you guys are now, one of you is kind of betraying the FBC and the rest of y'all are already on their wanted list, probably not a good idea to stay where.
Well, they
close to
don't
where-
know that yet.
You just informed us.
No, not you guys. The FPC doesn't know I'm
Yeah.
defying them.
I don't know if the I don't know if the FPC would know that I exist.
You were
Yeah, 'cause I just don't
literally
agree.
with the group of some of their most wanted individuals.
Yep.
This still applies to you. Anyways,
Yeah.
My first day being wanted.
but it's probably not a great idea to stay this close to your last known position, because
Where
Levi-
is our last known position? Because I see icons kind of. One's in the ocean. Oh, those are mouse pointers.
Well, I'm
Over here.
sure
No,
they,
it's the little
Oops.
face here. Yeah.
There's no way
Yeah.
you thought we were in the ocean.
the
we
last
were
known.
here.
Well, I was confused. Well, Ellis is
No,
in
no,
the
no, you're
ocean.
good.
Everybody else was. Everybody
And
else was.
those are mouse
Ellis-
readers.
So
Mouse
if you see where I'm pinging, this is the last
I see
known location. Is
Yeah,
the
and that looks like
Ever-Burning Pits?
Ellis likes to take a swim in the ocean every now and then. so-
Yeah. 'Cause
It's
I'm,
more like flying, okay?
yeah, I'm assuming the
Just
FPC
go wash
knew
up
that's
over here.
where we went.
Okay, so Nameless,
Well,
can I?
how soon were you guys there?
Just recently.
Yesterday.
I- I'm kinda-
How fast can the FPC get information between one place to another?
That is a
It
good
depends. It really depends. They are currently monitoring that area because a high priority target is also in that area, but it was one that you were not assigned.
Nameless.
I see.
I'm going to pull out my topographic. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yes.
Map.
Yeah,
And,
topographic.
That way, like, you know, in character, we at least have the map of the area.
Pyre, once she kind of comes to the conclusion, it's just like, yeah, we should probably stay away from known FPC territory.
Then where are we gonna go?
Not sure.
Kind of
Given-
piggybacking off of the roll, you were informed that in the area of the Lunar Ocean is where the King in Yellow was last heard of. So if that is where you were wanting to head, that is your only lead into where he might be. You know where Steelbrand is. The Steelbrand is kind of an issue that is being caused based off of the information that you were given by the fact that the King in Yellow is here.
This is where the
And-
Lunar Ocean is, right?
It is literally labeled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, King in Yellow's castle. Well, given kind of the plan was try and find more information on the god engines, that just kind of went out the window.
So you need to find a way to find the god engines. Most of y'all's information on the god engines has come from the various bunkers. So pick a direction and go, because that's kind of the best you have right now.
Right. I'd say probably since we found a bunker in this area, they're probably more in the area,
So
just not near here.
Do I know what a god engine is?
yes,
Yeah.
they are gargantuan machines, and I'm talking make the Empire State Building look short kind of size.
So like the giant ass sword in World of Warcraft, kind of gargantuan.
Pretty close, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Yes,
there is, if I remember correctly, actually, let me grab my notes because I need to. It's been so long since you guys have dealt with them. I've forgotten exactly how many there were.
13, I think.
Since they're so
12.
tall, are
12. I think 13 was in the middle of being built, and we kind of stopped that.
No, it's always been
Yeah.
12.
Okay. It is 12.
So, as of right now, you guys have dealt with Lady of Ashes. You know World Eater is currently incomplete. Bastion is wandering around. Forgehammer, Genesis, Steel Rain, Plague King, Storm God, Nightmare's Blade, Mage Slayer, and I believe Liberation was the one that you saw die.
No, that was Mage Slayer. We saw Mage Slayer destroyed.
Was it Mage Slayer?
Yeah. The only thing we know about Liberation was it was the first one. At least according to Luna, it was the first one.
I don't remember which one we saw destroyed. I think Splash Entry was in it.
Yeah, it was Flash Magnus. We destroyed Mage Slayer. Or Frenzy Flame did. Yeah, we've actually... And let's do the stuff... Let's put it in a way where we have found. Mage Slayer's dead. We located Exterminator. It is... power source is disconnected from it. World Eater is currently not got its battery, and it should better stay that way. Lady of Ashes has been destroyed.
And Ivory saw Plague King at the start of the campaign down south.
Right.
Hold the
during
hold
an
the thought
oracle.
Just 1 second. Thank you on Twitch for the raid. I'm not gonna be chatting with chat too much. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm currently running a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, so
I mean-
feel free to hang around and listen in. But and I appreciate the raid, but I will not be interacting with chat too much. Anyways, back to what you were saying, guys.
Yeah, okay, so basically two are permanently destroyed. One is disabled and one is missing its power source. Apparently, Ivory saw Plague King in the south. Bastion's wandering
during
around.
the oracle.
Would I have
that-
any information about any of these characters?
The characters
They are
know,
giant
but you,
robots that kill everyone they come across, so I imagine you would in character know about them.
Okay.
the robots you would know about. The actual characters inside of them that they're talking about, you would not. Let me send you.
Yeah, speaking of, Pyre is going to ask Ivory, speaking of the God Engines, what does the tablet say?
Let me pull the tablet back out. I think what the tablet listed was like their activity status. I don't think it gave location.
It basically gave name, status, and power source.
Right. Let's see where are my notes about that. I gotta scroll all the way up.
Yeah, because I'm sure the thing's probably updated.
So
Okay. So I got the names here. Yeah, so Lady of Ash, Celestia, we took that out. Storm God, Lena, Plague King, Mage Mellowbrook, Steel Rain, Tempest, Genesis, Starlight, Forgehammer, Rockhoof, Bastion, Shining Armor, World Eater with Shadowfire, Exterminator was Thorax, Nightmare Bane was Star Swirl, Mage Slayer, Flash Magnus, which is dead now, and Liberation was Stygian.
that's right. You did see Exterminator. It was being, if I remember correctly, it was being held captive by
The changelings.
yes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it was incapacitated. Yeah.
Yeah, Pyre basically wants to see if the tablet updated about Lady of Ash.
Actually, the tablet is throwing errors that for insufficient clearance outside of the information you have already accessed.
So it has locked itself down.
Is that like the Wikipedia page?
What's a Wikipedia? Can Ivory try and crack it and try like force access?
You have computer hacking?
Yes.
Roll it at a -12.
Hey,
Okay. Okay, never mind. That is impossible.
Do it.
How many? How much of the you spend time like longer amounts of time bonus can I stack on this? How much time do we have? That's a real question.
Probably not enough.
Because my hacking is 13. With a -12, I have to hit a perfect one on all three to get a critical success.
is there? What are the consequences of you failing this? Is like we could lose the tablet, no?
Yeah, it'd probably lock itself out completely.
Potentially.
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know nothing about this tablet, but I don't think we should lose it.
Probably not.
Well, that's a bummer.
Probably not.
It's almost
You're-
as if you went to the place that the tablet came from, and they went, "Oh no, hell no!"
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
hey, I know you said you can't control it too well,
Yeah.
but Miss Nebula, clairvoyance. What are the chances of succeeding at hacking that there tablet?
She takes one look at the tablet and says, "Slibdanon."
Well, shucks.
Alright, so it looks like current plan is look for more vaults and her vision kind of goes distance. Well, we gotta figure out how to deal with the god engines and damn the magic they had in the Tesseract.
Wait. You're telling me y'all are fucking with the god engines?
I mean, someone has to.
Yeah, we're primarily after the King Yella.
Good sir.
Excuse me, Silver Tongue, the traitor. And we might need an army for that. And anytime we all tend to gather in large numbers, one of the god engines show up. So they kind of need to be dealt with first.
I see. Well, you got an army right here, and I flex my left arm, and an army right here, and I put my hand on my revolver.
Brass in the corner is just gonna roll her eyes.
But in all seriousness,
Also, will be
in all seriousness, though.
As soon as Pyre hears the crows, her ears perk up. Oh shit. We're gonna need to get going.
yeah.
all right.
So, for reference for you, Mason, most of the time crows are just kind of a universal sign that something not worth sticking around for is nearby. Generally, it's a scarecrow or its greater variant, the dread crow. Y'all are
Yeah,
lucky because it's early morning, so it shouldn't be active. But you don't want to be in the area when it goes active.
I say we go
Yeah.
east and get our stuff back.
We
If
just
we're
said
just
that's
looking
not
for
an
vaults,
option.
it could be literally anywhere.
Where are we on the map again? We're just outside of Everburning or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, y'all are
this symbol right here is us.
Yeah. We're just north of the
I
ever
see
burning
it.
pit.
It's a little faint, but I see it.
yeah, it's
our
also
common-
upside down at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see
our
that.
common sense basically said entering the area where our stuff is not a good idea.
No, I
Didn't
said
Y'all lose
didn't
your
you say
things?
that Silver Tongue was at the Lunar Ocean, which is on the opposite
Yeah.
map?
what I said was staying near where your last known location was, being right here, is a bad idea.
So I'm saying we leave and go get our stuff, which is like
Yeah.
way away from here.
Okay.
Y'all lose your things?
Okay, and well, we didn't leave them, but we couldn't take them with us up the mountain pass, and yeah, let's get moving.
I agree.
Yeah, kind of as she's packing, and
Move.
Isn't Doc the guy who pulls the cart?
hell, I can pull it too.
Yeah.
All right, well, sweet.
Yeah, Pyre is like very kind of quickly packing, and it's just like, first thing we do once we deal with the god engines is deal with these freaking magical monstrosities spell spawn.
Nameless, I'm gonna real quick go over to Doc's cart, I guess.
We don't have the cart. That's where
They're
we're
trying
going.
to go to retrieve the card at the moment.
We don't have it.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like scratch the back of my head under my hat. I'm gonna look back to the group. Anybody got any whiskey?
I mean,
Looks at Doc. Ain't
No,
gonna
just
give it
oil.
to you.
Nameless, we're traveling down. We're traveling down the mountain, then, right?
Yeah, you guys are on a
we're
hill.
on the mountain.
Okay.
It's
Can I
Yeah.
roll survival to find a faster route down the mountain?
I just said it's a hill.
Oh, it's a hill.
We're on a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are not on a mountain. This is a very stylized map.
Yeah.
A lot of the features are heavily exaggerated.
Okay.
Yeah, so Pyre will just like say, okay, all agreed, let's go get the cart, but move.
Yeah. While everyone's on the move and everything is packed and we're finally getting out of there, Ivory will saddle up to Pyre and go, you know, we're going to have to face my old family as well soon enough, especially if we move south.
Yeah, Pyre kind of slows a bit. Yeah, no, and I ain't gonna be exactly thrilled about our plan.
Probably won't be thrilled to see me. The FPC has likely told them of my betrayal.
Right. Well, let's deal with that problem when it comes to it. Just right now, we do not want that scarecrow nearby. We'll talk about it at camp later.
Not much. I agree. Agreed. Then we'll keep on keeping on.
Bess is gonna quickly put away her stuff organized.
Yeah, Ivory's all dressed up in his armor now, got his revolving shotgun and his navy pistol
So whoever is leading
and the
the
random rifle he has.
leading the charge needs to roll survival, and everybody else rolls perception.
All right. Who's leading?
What specific survival?
Planes, I'd assume.
Yeah, and then Ivory is helping.
And we're rolling perception.
11 on perception.
All right.
Then I'm helping with survival planes. And then perception.
You also help with the survival planes as well.
Just curious, by the way, Nameless, because this is a part of my character, and Scarecrow or whatever might be nearby, but they're also like very wanted individuals, and we're near a recently visited location. I do have the like perk on the edge. Do I need to do anything for that?
Hold on, let me pull up your.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it says, like what the skill does exactly.
If I remember correctly, it means that you're gonna be like very jumpy.
On edge. Yeah, on edge. Just very hyper aware of my surroundings.
146.
I mean, given the fact we're running away from something right now, I don't think that's a bad thing to be right now.
Well, like, I think I'm decent at that. I have like acute vision 1, acute hearing 1.
Hold on, hold
the
on.
edge.
You are grossly unreasonable. You take grossly unreasonable risks in the face of mortal danger. Make a self-control roll whenever you face life-threatening situation, piloting a burning vehicle, staring down an entire street gang while armed only with a toothbrush, etc. If you fail, you may not back down from the challenge, but you may roll again after every success roll or reaction roll relating to the situation. This might be once per second in a potential combat situation, but only once per day on a dangerous space mission. In combat, self-control roll every time you take your turn. If you fail, you must make an all-out attack or engage in some other kind of near-insane suicidal behavior. Most people think you're crazy if they witness this behavior, giving a -2 reaction rolls. Individuals who value bravery or self-preservation will react with a +2.
I see.
So,
Okay.
unless we were actually staring the scarecrow down, I don't think it would apply.
Yeah.
Correct.
No. I didn't know. Like, based on it being called On the Edge, I figured it'd be like paranoid about the surroundings. Also, you had all of us roll perception, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering because depending on, I guess, like what type of region we're going through, I know somebody had to roll survival. I think I have skill in survival for woodland environments.
I have woodlands and plains.
Same.
Okay, cool.
I just have plans.
Same.
Yeah.
So, as I remember, you left it here?
Yeah.
Are you cutting through this way and skirting the nuclear waste?
Yeah, we don't have enough amulets anymore. We're one short.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to skirt the nuclear wastes.
I need
No,
to
no.
fix the scale on this map.
While we're walking along, this is probably more of a question maybe for Duck, but why'd y'all leave the cart behind? I'm assuming it's some kind of scenario where you had to hightail it out of there. I get that.
We couldn't pull it up the mountain.
Yeah, there just wasn't space.
Well,
Yeah.
damn.
There was also
the
this.
mountain pass we had to go was too thin.
I
Yeah.
see.
There was that whole like bridge situation with the howling wind, and some of us almost fell off.
Pirate,
One of us ran away.
yeah, Pirate gives Emerald a dirty look.
Isn't Emerald the one who pulled you back up?
Yes, she doesn't want to be reminded.
Somebody maybe
Well, I
a
don't think
little.
Emerald remembers who fell down. So
Somebody may be a little antsy about the heights.
Yeah, she's a
Well.
daredevil. She's not that much of a daredevil.
Oh, I'm a bit of a daredevil too. Well, come hell or high water, I guess.
So, you guys make it to the edge of the nuclear wastes as night's beginning to fall. You can see the creatures known as the aberrants kind of shuffling around within the waste There's a lot less of them than there if you were to go further in. But they are still present.
Do I know anything about these, I guess, people or creatures?
What is written in the Legends of the Equestrian Wastes, everybody has read the book at some point or another.
I see.
You may not actively be carrying a copy of it, but you have seen it before.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of figuring out what I know about the world, because like, which is
That's
just something
fine.
we'll have to progressively do. It's just
Yeah, don't
like,
worry about it.
With my character's professional backstory, he has been around the place. Not obviously not the entire land, probably, but he's been around the block.
Almost nobody
fine.
visits the wastes, the nuclear wastes, because it is an area that was bombed by both sides so heavily that it has both types of both magical and scientific radiation to a degree that you have to have specialized equipment just to be able to enter the area.
I mean,
And our plan is to go through that.
They're
No,
going around
around.
it. They don't have enough of the amulets that would protect everybody.
Yeah, we're one short.
Let's see. Well, my bad, guys.
I mean, that's not your fault. You're not the only one who joined us since we've last been there.
All right. Guess we're gonna set up camp, and Pyre is constantly like looking around. She's looking for the Tantabus.
So, before we do that, camping rules, we haven't done it in a while, but you get to make two choices out of 3. Defensible, comfortable, camouflaged.
We're definitely gonna look defensible on this one.
I'm going defensible and camouflage.
So,
Yeah, no fire.
in this
so-
carpentry.
All right, that'd be my
So-
camouflage.
No, this is a group decision. This is for the camp.
Oh, I see. It's a group decision.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say
Okay, what are-
defensible.
yeah, we all have to agree on it.
What are
Yeah,
all of our
uh,
options then?
Defensible,
Defensible.
comfortable, camouflage.
Yeah, defensible. I think we
defensible's
all agree
happening
on.
No matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go for defensible and camouflage.
Camouflage is what I'm thinking.
I mean, are these creatures in the waste? Like, since they are nearby us, are they like radioactive themselves?
Nobody's really tried to get too close to find
It's
out.
not the radioactivity that you have to worry about.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We
Well-
gotta start letting nameless finish though, guys.
Yeah.
I definitely am all for defense and camouflage.
I think there's a general consensus on that one. So we need somebody to roll a skill for building up the camp, which we've been using carpentry from Ivory. And
Carpentry.
then we need a camouflage
Camouflage.
roll.
From me.
I think
Let
you.
me see if any of those skills for me are good.
Wait, camouflage roll.
Yeah, I have
I
camouflage.
haven't, I haven't
Hey, man.
leveled up.
I didn't actually think that was a thing.
I mean, it makes sense.
No, that's true.
So
I haven't leveled up my carpentry in forever.
you guys are able to make a decently defensible and well hidden camp. Given the situation, you decided. I believe you decided that a campfire is probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
But other than that, Mason, while they're like setting up camp, you notice there's what appears to be a very tall unicorn made of a kind of a translucent, almost think looking at an actual nebula, but it's like in
Okay,
the
I
shape
see.
of a unicorn.
I see. I see this just like in camp or off to the side, like.
It is at the very edge of the camp, just kind of watching you guys.
I kind of like. Can I roll any kind of like what is the functionality of like insight in this set of mechanics?
You could roll observation in an attempt to ascertain like the mentality of an individual without being noticed. Perception just kind of gives you the overall like what you see.
I see. Also, guys, I don't know if I would be any better at it than whoever did it, but I do have camouflage as well.
All right.
So if we ever need me to do that role, I can do it too. My stats for it say, wait, where'd it go? Yeah. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. IQ +3. So maybe that's not good.
No, what's
I mean,
the
like,
SL?
That's right. The SL, 13.
Okay, you have the same as I do, so don't worry about it.
Okay, so we can be kind of interchangeable with that. All right. So I think I just noticed this out of the corner of my eye. And I guess I'll roll like an observation to try and get like what the hell? Do I click the SL number or the +1 one?
The SL.
I don't remember what the difference is.
11.
So there's not a lot of features to pick up on. It doesn't seem to be acting maliciously. It just seems to be staring.
Gotcha. I'm gonna look back at the group a little bit. Who's the nearest to me?
I'm going to say Brasses.
Then near where Brass is, I'm gonna give like a little tongue click, like, hey.
Huh? What?
I like with my eyes, I gesture over towards the edge of the camp.
You have not seen
I will
anything
go-
like this, Brass. It is a oversized unicorn made of purple nebulous gas.
My hackles are kind of like going on edge. I'm
I'm gonna look over at Nebula and see if she has any reaction to this. I know she hasn't seen it, but I want to see if there's anything going on with her.
She doesn't seem to have reacted to it. She is also not
see.
actively looking at it either, though.
Gotcha. Now that I have Brass's attention turned towards it, I'm gonna move towards it a little bit.
It doesn't
I'm
seem to respond to your movement towards it. It just simply continues to stand there watching, occasionally like shifting to look at a different individual within the group as they are working on the camp.
To be mechanically proper with this and not try to cheese anything, I do have the curious trait.
So underneath that, there is a skill check that you can click under like the word curious. Click that.
Okay.
So you are able to
So
control
I'm
yourself.
in control.
Yep, but you can decide to willfully fail it, essentially.
I'm
And-
gonna take out one of those coins before, and I'm gonna whisper under my breath, "Heads," and I'm gonna flip the coin.
I'm gonna watch what he's doing.
If you roll /R 1d2, you can like literally flip
I
it
just
there
told
if you
to
want.
flip the coin. Yeah, I
Think
just
heads
told
would be
people to
one?
flip a coin. Well, with Google flipping a coin, it is heads. So I'm gonna look at the coin in my hand and look back up towards the whatever this thing is, and I'm gonna walk up to it like maybe within like 10 to 5 feet, and I'm gonna like plant my foot and just kind of look up at it.
It shifts its
And
attention.
I'm gonna give a slight flick of the right side of my coat and kind of flash the revolver a bit with my hand on it.
It shifts its attention to you. It's very. You only know that because its head is pointed in your direction, but it doesn't seem to respond to the revolver.
Let's see. I'm gonna somewhat move my hand off the revolver. It's not making any kind of hostile moves. I am a little on the edge with this thing. I'm gonna. Howdy?
It doesn't really respond. It's just kind of there staring at you.
I'm staring kind of back up at it, and I kind of want to turn back and look at the group. I guess I'm trying to get an idea of what it's looking at.
Outside of Brass, they are still working. Currently, it is looking at you, but it was just watching the group before that.
I see.
Yeah, Brass is kind of just looking at you, at the two of you interacting limitedly.
Yeah. Can I do something for you?
It does not respond. Give me just a sec.
Now that I'm up close on it, can I like inspect its body any further? Does it look like I could physically touch this thing?
Maybe? It's
I'm gonna
up in the air.
I'm gonna kind of look at it. I'm gonna kind of look at it in its face? Question mark. Are there any kind of eyes?
Not that you can really tell.
I'm going to raise my hand up like in front of it and gesture kind of like I'm going to move my hand towards you.
It doesn't seem to respond.
I reach out to touch it.
Roll will -5.
Where do I find that?
So
It's secondary, I think.
again, the bucket is down in the bottom left, and then you just roll with the modifier.
Okay. How do I adjust? Oh wait, so there's -5, and then will. Okay, I see. Failure.
So you were hit with a surge of overwhelming like emotions and images. Right now you're not really seeing your world anymore. You're seeing whatever this creature is throwing at you.
Guys, I found the weed.
The overwhelming emotion seems to be relief. And a sense of gratitude as it throws up images of probably the most terrifying pony you have ever seen. The thing stands massive height that makes Nebula look short.
Gratitude, me feeling gratitude towards it, or
Other way around.
I sense
Other
a
way
feeling
around.
of gratitude towards me.
All of the emotions are coming from it towards you.
I see.
But the creature that it shows you it makes Nebula look short, jet black. It's obviously an alicorn. Alicorn being basically a combination of unicorn and Pegasus, if you weren't aware of the name.
Yeah.
And this you've never seen an alicorn. You'd heard rumors starting to circulate of them, but you know you're looking at one. It is just one of those things that you just don't mistake it. But it also shows you a smaller alicorn that the colors are very similar to that of the creature that looks unconscious, and then a image of the group roll me common sense with the intelligence check.
Bum, 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 bum. Common sense, where are you? Common sense. It doesn't have a yellow box next to it. How do I
It's
roll
an
it?
intelligence check. I
see.
basically, and common sense gives me the ability to go, hey, stupid, roll common sense. Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, that ain't- I don't think that's a good roll.
It kind of works anyways. It also shows you images of a unfamiliar unicorn colored in silver and gray, and then you're back to reality.
I
I
got Doctor
pull my hand
Strange.
away from it. I pull, yeah, right. I pull my hand away from it, and I like shut my eyes tight and shake my head, and look back up at it. I'm gonna take a step back from it. I'm gonna look back at Brass with like a look of pure like any kind of recognition from this thing. Like, does Brass recognize this thing at all?
The answer is no. But she is
I'm,
curious on what's going on.
I will note when it showed the party, Brass was not a part of it.
I see. Did it show anything with Nebula?
Nebula was part of the group when she showed it.
I see. Gotcha. I'm gonna look back up at it and be like, listen, I think I'm too new around here to really understand anything you just showed me, whether intentional or not. I don't understand what your sense of gratitude is or relief, but I guess I really hope it's nothing malicious.
Would you say that the others can hear that so they can... I know that we've got ones probably frothing at the mouth at the moment.
You think?
Yeah, I see someone saying face palm. Like, sorry, I don't know context to any of this information.
You're not supposed to.
Broing Iron Will.
I think at this point, like, now that I've kind of had my own interaction with it and I've inspected it, and I guess I get the feeling that it doesn't feel immediately hostile. I'm gonna look back at the rest of the group and call out to them. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Baylors." I'm gonna give my little
I'm
click.
gonna look up and go, oh hey, the Tantum's back.
Pyre hears that, immediately drops everything she's doing, rushes over and just gives like the deepest bow.
As he starts rushing over, I'm still a little
the
cautious
same
of
with
the
Ivory.
scenario. I'm still a little cautious of the scenario. So like, you drop everything, start running over, and I'm like, whoa, now hold your horses. Do not touch this thing. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. It was really complicated.
Did you?
Yeah, you see both
just
Ivory
told
and
it
Pyre
during the
just
whole
drop
war.
everything and
Yeah, I
run.
know. That's the play on the words.
After the bow, Pyre looks up at it, but kind of heard what you were saying, and immediately snaps her head towards you and is like, "You touched her?"
Show enough. That is
And
range.
she showed
What'd
you
you see?
something?
I saw some. I think I saw a jet black, fucking massive ass horse. I think I saw a smaller one that was similar-ish in color to insert something. I saw most of y'all, not Brass, but I saw most of y'all, and I had this wash of feeling and emotion, coming from it, not from me, but it was like it was relieved about something. It had a like a thankfulness kind of.
Pyre looks relieved at those words, and will look back up at the Tantabus and very much nods. We're relieved too. It's good to see you.
So this thing's a good thing.
Yeah, this is
Very much so.
Yeah, this is well, her name's Luna. Long
I'm gonna
story
look back up at
short,
it with a inquisitive look.
yeah, long story short, this is kind of her soul or something along those lines. It's kind of she's kind of projected herself out. Unfortunately, she can't talk, and she doesn't always show the images or the feelings. If I guess
She move and gesture?
she can, yeah, but
I guess I've seen her move a little bit, just her head.
yeah. So she saw, well, the visions you saw. I think the reason she doesn't do that more often is probably because it takes a lot more energy. Pyre looks up at the Tantabus.
I feel like Emerald is playing tic-tac-toe with the Tantabus and losing.
Yes, that
I'm
is
gonna, I guess,
currently
look
what
up
is
towards,
happening.
I'm gonna look up towards, what is it, Tantabus?
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
name's Luna, right?
Yeah, her name's Luna, but this just kind of motions to the form. This is called the Tantabus.
Oh, I see. Well, Miss Luna, I give a little tip of my hat. I'd give you a little spit in the handshake, but I don't think I really want to touch you again. I don't really know.
The Tantabus nods.
Kind of.
Ah, the hell with it. And I face palm. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Bruh.
Kind of all of that has settled a little bit. You see Pyre, and she is drawing the alphabet into the ground. Doc gave
I
us
see the Ouija board technique, Mark.
Yeah, let's just say yes, no questions. Don't necessarily get details, and I kind of want to ask a more detailed question.
I mean,
Well, fair enough.
she's perfectly capable of drawing in the dirt herself. Why wouldn't she just write down her own?
Yeah, but it's just like a
She's-
game of charades at that point. We
She
can use letters.
actually
Just
isn't.
easier.
She's incorporeal. When
Yeah,
you guys
she's
play tic-tac-toe,
basically
she
pointing.
points at where she wants you to draw the thing for her.
Oh. Got it.
Hey, Miss Luna, do you have any kind of clairvoyance, kind of like that other one?
She just shakes her head no on that one.
Yeah.
Well, shucks.
Now that she's got the alphabet drawn out, Pyre will just kind of like sit down, take a deep breath. Well, when we were in the Tesseract, we saw, I suppose it was probably half illusion, of unicorns using massive amounts of really powerful magic. But when we got down, I'm not sure if it was because it was all the illusion, but none of the unicorns were able to use magic again. Do you know what's wrong?
He shakes her head no.
Damn. You wouldn't happen to know when it happened?
She spells out when the bombs dropped.
Now the next question is, whose bombs did it?
She
says that more to herself.
She spells out she's not sure, anyways.
Darn. I was hoping you might have some ideas, as you're more magically inclined than the rest of us. You know, besides from Nebula, and Nebula's got memory issues. And given who we're up against, having that kind of magic would be mighty useful.
So, what do?
Pretty much we'll probably go back to the camp and get ready to do watches, as, well, right now Pyre doesn't have any further questions. Though, when she does go on watch, she'll probably be near the Tantabus to give silent companionship.
Ivory is gonna try and touch the Tantabus and see if he gets anything. If, you know, the Tantabus allows it.
She doesn't respond, but you also don't get any messages. It seems she has nothing else to say for the moment.
Okay, so she poured everything into the new guy's mind.
I'm gonna kind of look up to her. I'm gonna look up to Lord Hordes, and I'm like, she's some kind of god spirit, eh?
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. She's... Hold up.
Who rolled?
You're rolling fanaticism, aren't you?
I am. Compulsive lying.
Oh.
Okay. She's the reason my life has come around as it has, so
In a good way or a bad?
I
way?
owe her a lot.
Okay, so good.
Good.
I'll take that.
I would say.
context. Okay.
Pyre will kind of look back. As for me, I owe her a debt.
Let's see. Can I, can I request a quick moment alone with her?
She, well,
Sure.
quote unquote, talk to you, so I don't see why not.
Well, the alphabet's right there, so.
Pyre will then leave and go back to the camp.
I'm
Ivor will
gonna,
leave and continue finishing up.
I'm gonna stand just like right in front of her and kind of plant my foot down again. Spit on the ground. Miss Luna, I hear you've, I suppose, done favors and requests for some of these others, and they seem to hold you in pretty high regard, as it seems. That sense of relief, I guess, that you felt is something I've been looking for a long time. What are the chances you could work a miracle for me?
The Tantabus cocks its head to one side.
I figured. All right. Well.
I mean, you didn't ask
At
for
least-
anything. It,
I mean,
it was
yeah.
a curiosity response.
Yeah. Well. I don't know what the extent of your powers are, and I'm guessing considering the state of the world, if you're as good as they seem to make you seem, if they were high powers, the world would probably be in a better state. Well, I guess answer me this: Am I making the right move here? Tagging along with this group and all. I'm a hunter by trade, but going with this group it makes me the hunted. Am I making the right play here?
He spells out the best you could.
I see. I look down at it, and I look up to her. And I'm like, my life's been quite the mess for a while now. And I'm guessing you don't have any kind of power to rewind time. That'd be real cool. But suppose I can. If that's the best I could, then it's the best I could do for the up and coming. All right. Well, I think that's about all I can really ask of you, since I ain't really done nothing for you. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna tip my hat and move back over towards the group.
Okay.
So she's just gonna be there all night?
Yeah, she only appears at night, and she just kind of hangs around the camp.
I see.
There's a lot of story that's happened between the party and her, but you don't have context for that, so...
Yeah.
I'm also clueless on that part too, so no worry.
So, just to make things easy, you guys can set up watches for however many people and however long you think necessary, and then you will roll in the order that Parry's getting first watch.
Well, I was rolling for health.
That's health. I see it now. I see it. I just you threw dice before I finished talking.
Sorry.
I almost volunteered you.
I'm willing to take a first watch if none of you want to.
That's fine.
Ivry will take last so he can cook in the morning.
I guess I'll take second then.
Brass will also take second.
I guess I'll go third.
I guess I'll go fourth.
How many shifts is it? Because I feel like we're doing 4 shifts.
Usually I was 4. Or was it 5?
Right now you're doing 5 because that's what. The more people that do watch, the less watch needs to be done per person. So if all of you take a turn on your own, then it cuts down the time significantly that you have to be awake.
I mean,
so 5 watches is perfectly fine.
I mean, like if we get 8 hours of sleep, that would be a 2-hour watch, and it would take 10 hours for us to finish, like resting.
But just go ahead and make the perception rolls in order. While you're doing that, I'm gonna explain a bit of what just happened with Pyre to Mason. So whenever you get injured in GURPS, if you do not have some sort of healing or medical attention or something like that, how you regain hit points is every rest you get 1 hit point once you roll your health check.
I see. I do have first aid.
So do I.
That is only applicable within
With like equipment for it.
No, within an hour of the injury happening.
Oh, the injury.
Yeah,
Okay.
It is
Gotcha.
first aid. Doc is the only one that has the medical skills to treat beyond that.
It also doesn't heal hit points. It stops you from losing any more from that injury.
Yes,
I see.
because some injuries can cause bleeding, which will cause you to progressively lose hit points.
Makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not hurt, I guess, so I don't really need to roll anything.
Just the perception check.
Yeah, I think I was the only one hurt.
Yeah, and then me and Brass will roll ours.
10.
Okay. But everybody just rolls it one after the other so that way I don't have to be as concerned about
That's like the third or fourth time I've rolled 11.
I think I'm taking first shift alone, right?
Yeah.
Yes. The only one that has company is Geargrease.
Yeah. I guess during my shift then I'm gonna call over Miss Luna and I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull out my deck of cards and just like, you wanna play slapjack?
She just kind of like gestures over it and
As
cluing
long as
you
you're fast, that's all
into.
you need.
She seems fine with it. She just indicates that she can't move the cards.
No, that's fine.
Honestly, I feel like you can't properly play slapjack with an incorporeal being. I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to pull out a jack, you're both going to slap your hose down, and they're just going to both overlap. In like
She just touches my hand and I just I just get the same vision every time our hands overlap.
Accidental Doctor Strange every time you guys go for it.
Hey man, I'm a gambling man.
Like normally, like you tell who won slapjack by whoever's hands on the bottom, but you're both on the bottom.
Roll observation for me while you're playing.
The SL one or the +1 one?
The SL.
Okay. Damn, 6 or 5.
You rolled 5, you made it by 6. So, as you're playing, it's difficult to tell, but after a little while you realize she seems kind of distracted.
I'm gonna look up at her and notice, like, I notice her reaction time kind of goes down a bit, and I'm winning every round. And I look up at her, and I'm like, Miss Luna, you good? You seem a little distracted.
She kind of looks away before leaning in and gesturing for you to touch her again.
I reach out and I touch her.
She fills your vision with a image of what appears to be another alicorn. This one is pure white with a rainbow mane, and the one that the party identified as Luna as well. Together, they seem happy, and then it changes where the white one is alone and her mane has changed to fire, and she is inside a metal box that Pyre takes aim and fires at, and the fire goes out.
So, I guess to reiterate, to make sure I get all that, because I'm trying to note it down, I see a vision with the image of another alicorn that is pure white, rainbow mane, standing next to, I guess, what I would understand to be the projection of Luna. The white one changes to being alone with a mane of fire and in a cage.
Metal box.
Block.
And then you said Pyre shoots it.
Yes.
Fire shoots
And then the fire
it,
goes out.
and the fire goes out. Okay. I'm gonna move my hand away. I'll kind of shake my hand a bit. I'm like, still not used to that.
You
Great.
can roll.
I'm gonna gesture toward the alphabet that was still written on the ground. I'm gonna say, are you weary of this Pyre character? I mean, you were with this one alicorn and then you weren't. Is this your friend?
She spells out sister.
Fire, sister.
No, you were talking about the alicorn. She's saying sister in regard to the alicorn.
Yeah. But the alicorn, the pure white one, and then the pure white one's mane turns to fire, and then Pyre shoots that one, and the fire goes out. I'm kind of metaphorically translating fire going out to being killed, but maybe that's not the meaning here.
She spells out that you're correct about her being killed.
I see. Well, I'm sorry about that. Unless it's the thing you wanted.
She... Roll observation again.
Ooh, there you are. Damn. That's a
So-
12.
Given that she's got no facial features and anything that's normally what you would use to read somebody's disposition, you're not entirely sure, but it doesn't seem like she wanted it, but also didn't seem like she didn't want something done about it.
Let's see.
She then points out the sentence, did what she must.
I mean, if it's a did what you must, I don't know if you necessarily wanted it. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to be able to tell your disposition considering your current form. But, until I'm sure, I'm not gonna give any hard guesses, I guess. But, why are you showing me this, I guess? I don't mind that you are. Hell, any information's information I can work with. But, I kind of just got here. I don't really have any kind of history with you.
She points out that you asked as far as why she was distracted.
You know, that's fair. I kind of forgot that. Alright, you got me. But even before, you showed the vision to me and not anybody else in the group.
She spells out that you were just the first there.
Ah. You know, that makes sense, I suppose. Gotcha. Well, is there anything you're wanting to be done about this sister of yours? Because if it's distracting you now, then there's something about it still.
She spells out that she wants burial rights. She wants somebody to actually bury her. Because
Where's her body?
she vaguely gestures in a northward, kind of north, left is east, right?
Right is
the east is right.
So
West is
western direction.
You talking about would that be maybe the Crystal Empire? The ruins?
She shakes her head. Spells out World Eater for after that.
World Eater. Well, shucks. Let's see. That's a tall. I kind of look up at her. I'm like, that is a tall order for mere mortals such as us. But is this information you want me to relay to any of the others, or is this something kept between you and me?
She tells you that and this was a little more difficult to follow. Basically tells you that they know about World Eater, but she doesn't want them distracted with the burial rites.
See. Well, I'd love to be able to give you those burial rites. I mean, I'm sorry you're kind of in a scenario that you can't. I understand that. I've been there in a sense. Suppose if we ever make that way, maybe we can make a trip for it. But I mean, if it's the God Eater and all that, or the World Ender, or whatever it was, that is gonna be a hard one to do.
She corrects you, saying that World Eater is that direction. Her sister is in Lady of Ashes.
Lady of Ashes?
She nods.
Is this a place I know?
You only recently heard about it. It's one of the god engines that the party was talking about. Both in this situation, both actually.
No, I think I see the play on words there now. Firemane was shot out, Lady of Ashes. I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm gonna be real. I don't really remember if we have any particular business right now with the Lady of Ashes, nor do I really know where it is. But if we can try to give you those burial rites, I would like to.
She nods and says through the Ouija thing that she appreciates the sentiment.
Yeah, well, I am a little, I guess, curious. What do you, like, obviously not in detail, because doing that over a Ouija board would be a pain in the ass, but what exactly do you know about all the stuff that's going on? Because the world seems pretty lost right now, and it could use some guidance.
She sits there for a moment before spelling out complicated.
Yep, sounds about right. Gotcha. Well, I guess I don't know if it's beneficial towards you or not, but I guess in my own sense of the words, I'm looking to at least try to set it a little bit right in my own way. So, I guess I hope those two endeavors align.
She spells out that they do.
Well, I'll be. Alright, well, I appreciate you having these conversations with me. It's nice to kind of burn the ends of the candle, I suppose. I'd offer you a shot if you could drink it, or if I had any.
She nods appreciatively.
Alright, well, you want to keep playing blackjack or Jack Black? Wait, slapjack.
Slapjack.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, let's play some subject.
I mean, my original idea was to, if anybody else stayed up with me, I probably would have done some Texas Hold'em, but unfortunately, that's ironically not in the cards. All right, well, you want to keep playing slapjack, or you kind of want to do your own thing?
She nods towards the cards.
All right, well, sweet. I guess I hope I could give you any kind of respite from these things weighing on your mind. All right, let's get back to blackjack or slapjack. God damn it!
Okay.
And I'm gonna play slapjack with her till the next shift.
Next shift was
Me and
Geargers.
Win. Yep.
The two
I'll just
gears.
I'll go over to whichever one of the gears is closest to me, and like I'm not hard, but I'm just gonna kind of kick him awake a little bit.
Out of character, no relation.
Absolutely no relation. Two different tech knights.
I do not have relations with that gearbox.
Okay.
But I'll just go over to whichever one's nearest to me and just lightly kick him awake a little bit.
Brass,
It's gonna
that'll
be Brass.
She'll stir up. Looks up. My turn.
Your turn. Yep, sure is.
And she stretches out and puts her glasses on and stands up. Let me go wake up Gear.
Yep, I'm hitting the hay. I'm gonna look over towards Luna before I go to bed and just see if she has any other kind of other concerned kind of look going on.
She just waves to you as you head off to sleep.
I tip my hat and I'm gonna go to bed.
Get some sleep.
With sleeping though, I am both a mild insomniac and what's it? Let me find it. A mild insomniac and light sleeper. What do I need to? Do I need to roll anything for this?
I am checking right
I feel like
now.
it's. I feel like it's not a good idea for me to be a light sleeper and have a shift after two people, one of which who seems clumsy.
My dude is not going to sleep at all.
You do not sleep soundly
shit.
or as easily as most people whenever you must sleep in an uncomfortable place or whenever there is more than the slightest noise. You must make a health check in order to fall asleep. On a failure, you can try again after 1 hour, but you will suffer all the usual effects of 1 hour of missed sleep.
My dude, you might as well.
You usually wake up
Wait.
if there is activity going on around you, but you are stunned unless you have combat reflexes, which you do. If you wish to continue sleeping, you must fail a sense roll. If you wake up, you must make health rolls to get back to sleep as above. This can occasionally be to your advantage, but the most likely effect that you miss sleep whenever inconsiderate companions trade watches or return from a night on the town.
Yeah.
And then
That's what I
Insomniac is a couple pages before. You go through periods where falling asleep is difficult. During such an episode, you make a health roll. Health -1 roll once per night. On a success, you fall asleep. Let's see, mild GM rolls.
What triggers an episode of insomnia?
Actually, that is what I'm about to figure out
Up to your
for you.
discretion. Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted, but... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so... Make note of this. In the next 13 in-game days, you will have a episode of Insomnia. But you do still need to make the health roll, given that you're any... We didn't go with a comfortable camp, so uncomfortable environment with one of the clumsiest party members
Oh shit.
on watch.
But it probably doesn't
Alright,
help
so-
that Gary's probably going to be talking with Brass the entire shift.
I mean, that just sounds like
Probably.
a skill issue to me.
I mean, it's my first time with the group, man. I wouldn't know this.
So go
Yeah.
ahead and roll your health
Get-
check.
Can we get him to some earmuffs later on down the line? Like,
We may have to.
some earplugs or something.
You were able to fall asleep despite the noise from your companions.
Let's go.
First successful sleep. Next round.
Interesting that the most intense role of the session is whether or not I can fall asleep or not.
Are you two gonna do anything, or are we moving to the next watch?
I got nothing on my end, unless Ellis that has something.
No, Brass is probably just gonna be tinkering
Okay,
with her bits and bobs.
so you guys gonna wake up Emerald?
Yep.
Mhm.
Levi, roll a health check. Emerald, are you
Do I have
planning
to
to
keep
do anything?
rolling this?
Yes.
Oh, it's every hour, isn't it?
Well, it's every hour on unreasonable sounds, which the party doesn't know you're a light sleeper, so they're going to be just as noisy as they usually would.
Oh man.
Yep.
Fuck.
And they're like,
I think I wake up, bags under my eyes, and the most like.
Oh, I thought you just shot up awake yelling "fuck."
That's also happened too.
fuck.
Fuck.
Brass is gonna look over there
damn it.
concerned.
Emerald, are you doing anything?
Dungeon Master, what are the chances of there being some kind of forageable plant that also acts as a sleep-inducing plant that will not kill me?
You'd have to ask Bach.
Yeah, he's got lots of drugs.
I
Do you
mean,
have like
I do some foraging. I'm no expert, I don't think, but like I have the search feature. I have survival for plains and woodlands. I have scrounging
you would
as
need you would need herb lore or something to that effect to be able to find what you're specifically looking for.
Can I have a warm glass of milk? God damn.
Isn't there like a default that he can use for foraging?
I guess it's more about the knowledge of what plant would do that.
Yes.
Always take.
I feel like I probably have a general knowledge of like willow bark or whatever is good. Like the aspirin in it is good for a headache or something like that.
It would probably
if
be
you wanted that to
survival
be
minus
something your
something.
character would know, you would have given yourself herb lore or something.
Yeah, there's
My
no
character has spent a
default
lot of
either.
time out and about, like alone, and like the waste in general, I guess. So
Okay.
I'll just leave it up to Nameless whether or not I would know of any such plant that could have that kind of effect.
Yeah,
So-
Nameless can eat.
Staying up late is, I believe, what would be applicable to this. Because I'm not seeing. Yeah, so
Actually,
if
herb
you-
lore isn't even
if
for
you've
that.
been awake for more than your normal day, typically 16 hours, you start to get tired. You lose 1 fatigue point if you fail to go to sleep, and 1 fatigue point per quarter day, usually 4 hours. You stay awake after that. If you lost half or more of your FP to lack of sleep, you must make a will roll every 2 hours you spend inactive. On a failure, you fall asleep, sleeping until you are awakened or get a full night's sleep. On a success, you have -2 Dex, IQ, and self-control rolls. Those. Don't worry about slow riser. If you get down to less than 1/3 your fatigue point due to lack of sleep, roll as above once per 30 minutes of inaction or 2 hours of action. This can be very dangerous. And that is the what happens from lack of sleep.
Also,
I
Nameless,
see.
herb lore is for creating concoctions from herbs, not searching for them.
I mean, like if they were trying to create like a sleep drug,
Yeah,
then that would count.
yeah. You still
like,
need it.
yeah.
You still need herb lore, but
I mean, I
that's
don't
not
know if
the
I, like-
search for.
Yeah,
Not to
just
search-
off of like a
think
couple
there's-
plants. I don't know if I can make like a whole drug, but like the plant I was mentioning before, the willow bark. Like you don't need to make it into anything. You just you find the plant and you just break it open so you can get to the stuff inside of it, and then you just suck on it, and there's aspirin in it that you can just suck on.
Is there
If-
a plant that is sleep-inducing?
Plant that induces
I'd say if anything, it would be survival minus something.
Yeah, because
plants that
would-
promote sleepiness often work through calming scents or compounds with lavender, chamomile, and valerian. So,
If it has to be a compound, then you need herblore.
well,
Yeah,
hang on, let me search up edible.
if you're searching, if you're just gonna eat it raw, that would probably be survival nameless because
I would
that would be a
say
hazard.
it's a
Yeah, I think
default
this is-
survival because
Edible-
I think foraging is a thing.
I think
I
this is
thought-
stuff we can
Edible-
discuss later.
Yeah,
Edible
for-
plants known to induce sleep include valerian root, used for centuries as a sedative.
Yeah, all of
So
this
I-
can be dealt with later.
Also,
I also want to point out if you have to Google something, your character does not have Google.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I
I-
individually outside of the game have to Google it, but
It's-
me
guys,
in real life
guys.
is not a bounty hunter.
Enough.
Trying to decide.
Also, I do want to state there is no foraging thing in here nameless for GURPS.
I believe that would be
It's
part of
fine-
survival.
It's fine if not. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to most effectively.
Wouldn't that
deal
be a
with
first
it.
Five
round
watches. How many hours would you guys be doing watch for? Somebody help me out here. So it's
I
16
imagine it would
hours a
be 2
day
each.
out of the, and you need
I mean, if we're dividing like 8 hours between 5 people, it's like 1.6 hours.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
something like
1.6, yeah.
the way I'm imagining
For
it
8
is
hours.
we're like setting it up so that we get 8 hours of sleep, so we're resting for 10 hours and 2 hours, and then we're walking 2 hours. Yes, it's like the only way to get whole numbers, and it matches up really well.
Yeah.
which means that you guys travel for about 14 hours.
yeah,
It's
something like that.
24-hour day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
with that being the case, Levi will need to make another roll for
Oh,
help.
man.
Oh,
You're basically going to make it every time somebody changes watch.
Yeah.
Also,
the one you were
also you have to like make an attempt to fall asleep like halfway through a watch if you get woken up.
So make the sleep attempt.
Also, Mason, there and Nameless Naturalist is the one for would be foraging.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Said success, so I think I fall asleep again.
Now roll it again because it is Pyre's turn for a watch.
Isn't it Emerald's?
Yeah,
We
did
just
Emerald
yours.
do anything?
Fuck!
No.
Emerald
was
didn't
enough
have
to,
a chance to
you
say
said-
anything because Mason went on a rampage.
No.
So Nez was never able to say what he was doing.
Were you doing anything?
Say a rampage.
I was about to say that, like, I've been playing tic-tac-toe with, Luna a lot, so I feel like he would try and, like, invent a new form of tic-tac-toe, but then it would just be like, it turns out one-dimensional tic-tac-toe is not very good.
Got it. So you're playing Connect 4.
No, it's like just a big line, and, like, nobody wins, because we just keep, like, blocking each other.
Anyways. Fuck. Who is it?
Fine.
Cold. I keep losing the list of people and what. Okay, Irie's after you. You doing anything?
Mm-hmm.
I do, but it's past 2 hours.
It's fine. We'll finish this up and then we'll end it.
Well, I don't know how long the conversation's going to be. That's why I asked.
Yeah. We'll finish like this watch, including the conversation, and then
Okay.
we'll end it.
All right.
I already
in that
knew.
case,
I have the time up.
all right. Once Emerald wakes Pyre up, she'll kind of go over to the Tantabus and kind of start her watch. And kind of during the watch, she's just like kind of sighs. I'm so sorry about everything. I'm glad we were able to rescue you, but it still doesn't put everything right.
She spells out the sentence, "You brought him alive?"
Yeah, I did promise that, and I keep my word on that. But, your sister. Don't know if I can forgive myself for that, and I did what I could, but I wanted to give her a proper burial, and I already had this planned, so it's not meta knowledge.
I figured.
But it was just too hot. I mean, I whispered the prayers and everything, but got a chance. I'm gonna take care of that. And likely we're gonna have to go there anyway, because it's the best place we found any info on God engines.
She just kind of nods.
Yeah. And I really hope we can figure out what's with magic. I mean, seeing that in the Tesseract was just so strange and so devastating. But the fact that I could potentially just move things like Nebula, I want to see if we could figure anything about that out.
She just spells out complicated.
Yeah, that figures. You wouldn't happen to know any pony we could talk to about it, or any place to go?
She cocks her head to one side before spelling out Canterlot.
Right. Well, Doc does know how to get in. Because he has been in, and I'm assuming he still knows how to get in. Huh, well, that's definitely an idea.
She spells not in, around.
Around? But you mean lack the barrier?
She spells sort of.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to figure that out once we get closer to it. But, yeah. She's just kind of like starts drifting into her own little world before kind of snapping out of it. Well, I'm assuming you heard my oath, and I intend to keep it. Well, let's try and put this world back together.
She nods.
At that, Pyre will go back to her watch.
And Ivory. Levi, make me another
An ore.
roll.
Let's go.
You had already rolled your perception.
Right?
Oh, did I?
Yes,
yeah,
you did.
Ivory.
No, I rolled it again. I forgot that I did. Anyways.
You're past both. Anyways, so
Okay.
you gonna do anything, or is this where we gonna put a pin in it?
Ivory mostly just kind of rambles to the Tantabus about basically like everything that's happened that he's gone through since the last time he saw her, basically, I guess, catching her up.
Regaling her with your adventures.
And yeah. The journey in the Tesseract and all that, especially. And then once daylight starts to come, Ivory will start preparing breakfast.
And as per the usual, when the sun rises, she disappears.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why he starts making breakfast. He doesn't have anyone to ramble to anymore.
In that case, for those of you that may or may not still be watching, if you enjoyed that, would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. We will be back tomorrow with King's Fall, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, everybody have a wonderful afternoon, and don't forget to drink water.
Hydrate or hydrate.
Hydrate or hydrate.
Oh.
Hydrate.
See ya.
Well, the bomb got dropped upon us all, and the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown. We'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came